You think you've seen enough. 15 laws. Sharp enough to cut through most obstacles. But here's the truth no one tells you. What you've learned so far only works in daylight. Part 2 is different. These laws live in the shadows, where intentions are hidden, loyalties shift without warning, and every move is a test you don't know you're taking. Here, the wrong glance can spark a war. The right silence can secure an empire. You'll be tempted to act on impulse. That's how most people lose. These next laws are not for playing safe. They're for bending reality, for shaping how others see, think, and obey without ever realizing they've been moved. If you're not ready to cross that line, stop here, because once you see what comes next, you can never unsee it. Law 16. Always appear busier than you are. Time is a currency of the powerful. When you seem too available, people value you less. When you appear constantly in demand, they fight for your attention. This isn't about lying. It's about controlling access. Even if you have free hours, don't make them obvious. Let people think you're balancing multiple priorities, because valuable people always are. Scarcity creates desire. If they believe your time is rare, they will treat it like treasure. Law 17. Strike when they least expect it. Predictability is the enemy of dominance. If they can anticipate your moves, they can defend against them. Observe their rhythms. Learn when they feel safe. Then act. In business, in competition, even in relationships, surprise dismantles defenses faster than force ever could. A well-timed move can win a battle before it even begins. Law 18. Protect your reputation at all costs. Reputation is a silent army. It fights for you when you're not in the room. It opens doors without you knocking, but it's fragile. One careless act, one poorly handled scandal, and it can shatter. Guard it as you would guard your life. Repair it quickly when damaged. And when attacked, respond not with desperation, but with precision. Law 19. Never outshine the master until you're ready. If you rise too quickly under someone's shadow, they will feel threatened. And threatened people do not guide you upward, they cut you down. Play the student when needed. Let them feel secure in their superiority. Learn everything you can, quietly building your arsenal. Then, when you no longer need their protection, step into the light and let them realize too late that you've surpassed them. Law 20. Know when to disappear. Power isn't only in presence, it's in absence. When you're always around, people stop noticing you. When you vanish at the right moment, they feel the void. Disappear after a victory to let your success echo. Step back in moments of conflict to make your return more impactful. Absence sharpens respect. Distance increases demand. Law 21. Give them enough rope to hang themselves. Not every enemy needs to be confronted. Some will destroy themselves if left alone long enough. Resist the urge to interfere when someone is digging their own grave. Give them space to make mistakes, to overreach, to expose themselves. When the trap closes, they'll realize too late that you didn't even have to lift a finger. Law 22. Turn rivals into allies, temporarily. Sometimes the best way to neutralize a threat is to stand beside it. Offer cooperation where they expect hostility. Lower their guard. Temporary alliances can give you access to resources, information, and opportunities you could never reach alone. Remember, temporary is the key word. When the balance shifts, you can step away, leaving them weaker than before. Law 23. Use the power of the unpredictable. If they can't predict you, they can't control you. Routine makes you easy to read and easy to manipulate. Occasionally break patterns. Change your tone, your tactics, your pace. A little unpredictability keeps people off balance, unsure if they truly understand you. Uncertainty is a form of control. Law 24. Feed their ego to hide your own agenda. Everyone wants to feel important. If you can make someone believe they're the smartest, the strongest, the most admired in the room, they'll stop looking for threats. Flattery, when sincere in tone, disarms suspicion. Once they feel safe, you can move without them noticing. Remember, a well-fed ego is the perfect blindfold. Law 25. Learn to walk away. Sometimes the greatest show of strength is refusal. Refusal to chase. Refusal to beg. refusal to remain where you are undervalued. Walking away shifts the balance instantly, forces the other side to realize your worth or lose it. If they don't follow, you've lost nothing. If they do, you've just gained the upper hand. Law 26. Master the art of timing. Right action at the wrong time is still failure. Impatience ruins more plans than incompetence ever could. Wait for the moment when the conditions align, when the opponent is weakest, when the opportunity is ripe, when your preparation is complete. Timing isn't just part of strategy, it is the strategy. Law 27. Make your moves feel inevitable. When you finally act, it should feel as if there was never another possible outcome. Your decision should seem obvious, even to those who opposed it. The more natural your success appears, the less resistance you'll face in the future. People accept what feels inevitable and fight what feels forced. Law 28. Keep them guessing your loyalty. If everyone believes you belong fully to one side, you become predictable. But if your loyalty is hard to read, you become valuable to more than one camp. This doesn't mean betraying trust recklessly. It means keeping your alliances flexible, your true priorities hidden. A person with shifting loyalties is dangerous, and dangerous people are rarely crossed. Law 29. Control the narrative. If you don't tell your story, someone else will, and they won't tell it in your favor. In every situation, think about how the events will be remembered. Speak first. Frame the facts in a way that benefits you. Repeat your version until it becomes the truth. History is written by those who control the narrative. Law 30. Leave a legacy they can't erase. Power is temporary. Influence is eternal. Don't just aim to win in the moment. Aim to leave something behind that shapes the future. A name, a reputation, a philosophy. When your influence outlives your presence, you have truly mastered power. Conclusion. The world is not fair. It does not reward the good. It rewards the strong, or at least those who appear strong. The people who tell you just be yourself are the ones who benefit from you staying naive. They survive because you don't know the rules. Now you do. Power is not given, it's taken, and it's kept by those willing to do what others will not. Learn the laws, use them, and when they finally realize you're no longer the prey, it will already be too late.